You wouldn't steal a bicycle. You wouldn't steal a cat. Bitch, yeah, I would. Do you remember that absolutely nuts for butts anti-piracy ad? Man, I remember this shit as a kid, alright? A child I was, a fetus, and this shit used to scare the fuck out of me. It's like, no, I won't steal a car. What's this bad guy doing, man? You wouldn't steal a handbag. Well, I don't know. It depends if it was that nice or not. I remember this was like Spider-Man 1 and 2 specifically. This was on. This is The Dark Knight. I remember that. Oh my god. This shit was terrifying. Who would enjoy this? You wouldn't steal a television. Well, I don't know. It depends if it was really good or not. You wouldn't steal a DVD. Yeah, I've maybe pirated a DVD once and... Yo, you don't download fucking pirated films, you ding-dong. You bloody just click on a website and watch them. Everyone knows that. Everyone does it, bro. The problem is you have shit streaming sites that are just shit. You have too many of them. Netflix, Disney, Amazon, Hulu, Box, what else is there? HBO. There's too many. I'm not paying for them. Fuck you. I mean, I always pay for them. I love paying for public subscriptions. But if I was broke and a poor man, I can't blame them. I'm pretty sure it's not like illegal to watch them. You know what I mean? You can just say, well, I just clicked on a link in a film. I was like, yeah, I watched that film. I didn't know it was illegal. I think it's illegal to, download them or whatever and watch them. I don't know, like... Download cancelled. She got fucking nervous. She went home. Piracy is a crime. You'll have Batman knocking on your door trying to break your fucking back. I mean, God, Jesus. But why am I talking about this? Well, don't you just love irony? Irony. You wouldn't steal a font. The famous anti-piracy campaign used a pirated typeface. How brilliant is that? So that you wouldn't steal a car, they stole that writing. They actually used a font that was not theirs, they did not pay for, and it was free because they wanted to do it on the cheap. Turns out they did it on the real cheap. So cheap, in fact, they didn't own it. The dramatic campaign compared pirating films to stealing cars, handbags, television, telling viewers you won't steal a car. I fucking would, bro. I've got nothing to live for. Nothing. Social media users discovered the font used in the campaign was pirated from typeface created by designer Just Van Rossum. I don't know, why is it taking so fucking long to decide this? Why, who's gone? Hold on a minute. 20 years ago, that was their funny fucking advert. Should we check the font out? Bluesky user Rib extracted the fonts used in one of the campaign's old PDFs and discovered it was pirated X-Ban Rough. Sounds like something dodgy, doesn't it? That instead of Mr. Van Rossum's license font. Waffle. Sky News was able to replicate this process and found the same results. Wow. There's no evidence to suggest campaigns were aware that the font was pirated, as copies of it were being widely shared. The original creator of the font doesn't seem too worried, however. He told Sky News, I had known about the illegal clone of my font before, but I didn't know that it was one used in the campaign. The campaign had always had the wrong tone, which to me explains the level of fun that has been had in expense. The irony of it used pirate font is just precious. I told you, it's irony. Irony. I am ironic. The adverts became a piece of pop culture history with spoof spawn for years. In fact, if you go to the campaign's URL, you'll be redirected to a famous spoof. So this shit's just fucking hilarious. I mean, can you imagine you trying to teach your little kid, let's say, not to smoke crack? All right, you're doing your daily chores, blah, 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 cleaning the house. Sorry, son, I just got to run to the toilet. You work out the pipe. Your kid walks in and goes, what the hell's that? It's crack. You're smoking crack, mummy. You just told me not to smoke crack. Give me the pipe. Give me the pipe, mum. Give me the fucking pipe. Give me the fucking pipe. So you give him the pipe. Next thing you know, you've just got your kid on crack. Dramatic example, but I feel like it relays the point quite correctly, nicely. But, again, you wouldn't steal a car, bitch, please. Anyway, fuck movie companies. They pump out shit. If you want to spend, it's $100, it's fucking $50. Two mates, you want to go to the cinema. It's a disgusting price. Disgusting price. to sit on a seat that ain't clean, with popcorn that's not been picked up, with some fucking fat bloke behind you chewing your ear off. You know what I mean? I love the cinema. And as a kid, I loved the cinema. We had like a membership where you could just go whenever you want. That's how much I love the cinema. And that's fine. But my Jesus Lord Christ above, do you mean you want me to spend now 10 streaming services a year? And half of it's wank. Half of it's rubbish. Streaming services are rubbish. There is just nothing. There is nothing to say what is good about this shit. You know what I mean? There is just nothing that is worth watching. I'm trying to, what? The Last of Us? I'm just waiting until more episodes are out. I don't need to watch that shit anyway. We're not talking about that. Fuck The Last of Us. Fuck me and fuck you too.